Grand Rising. Welcome to Monday Morning Mindfulness. Have you ever had problems, issues, concerns in your life and you just needed somebody to talk to? Well, today you can let a seasoned sisters save you from unnecessary, painful mistakes. And all you got to do is show up and share right here on the Female Solution.
And you're watching CTV on the Higher Learning Network. Get your head right.
Get your head right.
Women have the power to transform this world. We can end crime and violence if we all agree to do one thing: share. Let's share our wisdom, share our time, share our talents, share our finances, but most of all, let's share our love. This is the Female Solution.
This is the Female Solution, and this is Monday morning a struggle to get out of bed, into the swing of things? Well, don't worry, you are not alone. Join us for thought-provoking, stimulating, and mindful conversations on the Female Solution. Higher Learning with Zelda Speaks for your stress relief session on the OnAirEverywhere.com platform. Mondays at a new time, 7 till 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Share your thoughts, comments, and suggestions. And if you'd like to be a guest on the show, go to HigherLearningNetwork.org. Grand Rising. And thank you so much for joining me this morning in Monday Morning Mindfulness. Happy Earth Day, birthday, born day. If you're celebrating a birthday, we're celebrating one with you. And my girlfriend, Karen McCoo, my media instructor, my editing instructor, teached me how to edit on for television. Karen McCoo, happy Earth Day, birthday, born day to you. She celebrated all weekend, and I celebrated with her yesterday at Josephine's restaurant. What was it 436 East 79th Street? Some greens and some cornbread. Oh, I was in heaven. Oh, and the music, Lord have mercy. This girl, I can't even remember her name. She had a funny name like me. If you go to my YouTube page, it's not on my YouTube page. It's on my Facebook page, Zelda Speaks. She sang Anita Baker. She sang Sade. She sang The Winers. You know, those are songs. Those are artists that you cannot duplicate. You can't sing. If you can't sing, you don't try to sing them too. This girl blew it away. All the songs. I'm just hopping the whole time. I'm there just having a good time. I was like, manager walked up and said, "You okay?" I'm like, "Baby, I'm in heaven. I got to play the greens. I got good music. I'm in heaven." So thank you for the wonderful time I had at your birthday party, Karen. Thank you so very much. And if you're celebrating, we're celebrating it with you today. This show is sponsored by iTex. I'm still bubbly from yesterday, and I didn't have a drink. Got up and go to the bathroom and stumbled, and everybody said, "You all right?" I'm like, "Baby, I ain't had no drink. I ain't had nothing. I am just ecstatic because I was just having so much fun." You know, good, clean fun is something that's almost a rarity because everything that we do, you know, it's kind of tied up to something that anyway, I digress. Anyway, I just want to share that with you. So that's what we're talking about this morning. Sisters of the Hood will be joining us in about 10 minutes. But right now, I want to share with you our Monday morning mindful inspiration for the day, taken from Brother Mike House. And his word just disappeared. Oh, there it is. I see me as God sees me. Okay. A young R&B artist wrote a song about a masterpiece, and that masterpiece is now God Sees You. I think if you would just study the lyrics, we would truly understand how wonderful we really are. That is the beautiful thing about music and art. They draw wonderful imagery of how we could see ourselves if we would look at our real selves. Why do we fill our heads with lies and fight through life when we have been given the spark of the divine? Why? Why are we so afraid? Instead of seeing the flaws, why do we not embrace the purity of the beauty that we are? Made in the image and likeness of God in perfection as original work of divine art, a masterpiece by our master. That would be you. Every part of you is crafted by the master. Every vision of you was made in a unique way for an intended purpose. And I finally get to see me as God does. Painted, made to shine, fly high, painted on a canvas in a way like no other. Embrace the masterpiece. I am. I am. I am. Two of the most powerful words on the planet. I am, I am, I am. And whatever you put out after that, that's what you become. And that is the word for the day. I ad lib at the end, but that's from my fellow journalist, Mike House, who sends them to me daily. And if you would ever like to receive them, all you have to do is text me at 312-383-9749, and I will get that information to you. But in the meantime, it's in between time. It is the time that you have been waiting for, and that is the time for Monday Morning Mindfulness Meditation. And if you'd like to comment, I'd love to hear what you have to say this morning. Vienna Robinson, my sister from another mister, Grand Rising Queen, beautiful reading for the new day. In Belize, paradise. Yes, she's living my life. She's living my life. She's living my life. I want to go to Belize. I'm going. Just don't know when, but I'm going. And let us know what the temperature is there, girls. This is like 2017 or something here today. So thank you so very much for coming to warm me up this morning, girl, because I need that heat. Got my hot tea, but ain't nothing like some heat from the sun. All right. So now, if you are out and about this morning and you want to have a different kind of experience, well, you are at the right place, because it is now time for Monday Morning Mindfulness. So text a friend right now and let them know that Monday Morning Mindfulness Meditation is on and we need to pay attention. So all I want you to do is sit up straight in your chair, feet flat on the floor, and begin the process of breathing. It's real simple. All you're going to do is breathe in and breathe out through the nose. Breathe in through the nose, hold it to the count of 4, and then blow it out. And feel free to go, oh, because the body loves the vibration. You go, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then blow it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Are you ready? I can't hear you. Say what? Are you ready? All right, let's go. Always before we do, we always give a salute to the ancestors, because those who came before us to make our way possible. I always keep my little dirt right here, and I forgot my water this morning, so I got a little tea. The ancestors going to drink some tea with me this morning. And by the way, this is dandelion tea. If you have, you need to clean your liver, dandelion tea. Because you know you ate something you ain't had no business eating. Like I had I had a little slice of banana bread pudding. Yeah, I did. Thing is, I ain't eat the whole pack. I digress. I do that sometimes. Okay, salute to the ancestors, y'all. Always giving thanks those who came before me, who made my way possible. Thank you for sharing my tea with me this morning. Yes. For all that you had to go through, I give thanks. I thank you, Aunt Edna. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Grandpa. And as we talked about last night on the show, your great grandparents. Thank you for being here. I don't know you, but your spirit lives in me, and I thank you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. As we begin the process of breathing in and the process of breathing out, it is time for your Monday morning mindfulness meditation. This is the time of the day that you spend giving thanks, preparing your life, preparing for your day, Because the minute you walk out the door, you don't even have to walk out the door. Turn on the phone. It's just sickness, madness, health, destruction, all chaos and confusion. That's why you got to start the day in here. Because that's where your power is. See, that's why they keep us on the phone. I call myself, I'm looking for the Monday Morning Mindfulness scripture of the day, right? And I'm scrolling, and I look up, and I was like, this ain't what you're supposed to be doing after I found it. I'm still scrolling. Like, no, you got a show to do. You ain't got time to be scrolling. So I said that to say this. I'm talking to myself. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to myself. Self, you ain't got time for that. But what you do have time for is to go within so that we can develop the power. And the power is all up in here. It is never out there. That's the belief that they want you to have. And it is anything furthest from the truth. So we are operating with the restoring in jojoba oil this morning. This is helichrysum. If you don't know what helichrysum is, you better find out. I ain't gonna tell you, you gotta do some of your own homework now. But in the meantime, in between time, that's just gonna open my hand and one drop, because it's powerful. That's why they call it essential oils. Go to Jody's Tucson Essentials, get you some oils. You thank me later, okay? One drop, that's all you need. Got a headache, backache, footache, just one. Any ache. Put this in your bathtub and watch the pain disappear. It might be temporary, but it's going to disappear. That's why you have to stay prayed up and stay oiled up. All right. Rub it in your hands. And then what? Inhale deeply. Through the nose. All right now. It's going to be a good day. It's already a good day. Let's do that again. And this is the moment that we give thanks for the power of quiet time, because it is in this time that we go within and listen for the answers to all of our questions. And we begin that by simply breathing in, breathing out. So sit up straight, feet flat on the floor, and begin the process. Breathe in, and as you breathe in, bring those arms up. Oh, yeah. And do that higher learning hip roll from side to side and just move those shoulders and breathe in and breathe out. Doesn't matter if we're breathing together as long as we're breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. And while you're breathing, let's start clapping because we're happy and we know it. What are you doing, Zelda? I'm patting down, opening up the lymphatic system, because we've been asleep all night. Everything's sleep. We need to wake it up, give it a little help, and love on our bodies. George of the jungle, watch out for the tree. Yes, you lost the man. What else? No, she ain't lost the man. She's loving herself on down to the sides. The breast, to the side, to the chest, to the hips, pat and love, and back. Oh, yeah, rub that back. Kidneys back there. When the last time you had a conversation with them that didn't involve some sweet potato pie? That's what I'm talking about. Breathe in. And it doesn't matter if we're breathing together as long as you're breathing and breathe out. Breathe in. Bringing the energy of the breath back up to the top of the head, down through the forehead and the face, landing on the shoulders. As we breathe out, sending more love, light, and energy down through the solar plexus and the chest and the hips and the thighs and the knees as we continue to breathe out. Breathe in, brother, and then breathe out. Breathe in. Hold it. And breathe out to the count of 4, sending more love, light, and energy down through those legs, those heels, those ankles, those arches, those toes, those wonderful toes. Yes, they feel so good. Oh, it's a wonderful thing to be able to move your own body and not be in a wood chip. Been there, done that. That ain't no fun. As we breathe in. And as we breathe out. From time to time, you'll hear that sound because your mind is already on your to-do list. What everything you got to do, that's just a reminder to pay attention to the breath. Pay attention to the breath. Come on. Pay attention to the breath. Breathe in. Hold it. And blow it out. Giving thanks for the power of the breath. because someone somewhere is unable to breathe on their own. They may have been incubated like my niece Nita was. They may have breathing problems, asthma, COPD, and all the other congestive heart failure. So give thanks that you can breathe on your own. You don't need no help. How blessed are you? Breathe in. Hold it. And blow it out. Let's take one more long, last deep inhale deeply. Bring those hands over your head, twist to side, and blow it out. Once more, inhale deeply. Twist from side to side, and blow it out. Take these two fingers and this thumb and rub and squeeze the back of your neck. That's your vagus nerve, because it needs some love. Feel free to rub those shoulders, because we're sitting around with all this tension in us, and then we go to bed with it and wake up with it. But it's time to let it go as we breathe in and as we breathe out. Now let's take one long, last, deep inhale. Inhale deeply. And this, bring your head down, chin to chest, and slowly rotate that head around to the left, then around to the back. Slow down. You're moving too fast. Slowly over to the right and back around to the front. Head up. Inhale deeply. And head back down, chin to chest, and slowly rotate the head to the right. Back around to the back. Slow down. I want you to feel that stretch. It feels good, doesn't it? Inhale, head up. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, look to the left as far as you possibly can, feeling a stretch in the right side of the neck. Blow it out. Head back forward. Inhale deeply. Look to the right as far as you possibly can, feeling a stretch in the left side of the neck. And bring it back. How you feel? Inhale deeply. Repeat after me. I am always, I can't hear you. Say what? I am always at the right place, at the right time, doing the right thing. Say it again. I am always at the right place, at the right time, doing the right thing. And this is something that you can practice on your own anytime, day or night, because people, places, and things will come to you to disrupt your peace of mind. And you don't want that. And all you have to do is start breathing. They're going to look at you like you lost your mind, but that's okay, because you found your mind. And sometimes it looks like something other than what people expect to be normal. And normal is not who we are. We are divine, human beings. We are divine spiritual beings having a human experience. And the experiences that I've had are the kind of experiences that when you meet people, you know, and you click because the energy is good. Well, that's what this sister here is about. Linda Barker, Sistas of the Hood. When you meet people like this, you know, I'm bringing her to the stage so you can meet her personally and feel the same way I felt. Welcome to the stage, my sister. Welcome
Good
to
morning, my sister. Good morning.
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
We are rising up in here this morning. Girl, I don't have my t-shirt on, so I can't show it. They have to wear it. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. We need to see that. Sisters of the Hood, baby. Sisters of the Hood. What Sisters of the Hood? Tell them what Sisters of the Hood is, girl.
Okay, Sisters of the Hood is a non-for-profit organization that started back in 2003 to be able to help the underserved populations. We started at a welfare office. I selected sisters there that was actually doing the work, not pushing the paper, doing the work.
Okay.
And from there we grew.
Okay.
We're everywhere. We're no longer sisters. We've gained rank. We're seasoned sisters.
All right, now I love that we are not senior citizens. We are seasoned citizens, and we
That's
know
right.
we'll do a few things. So we know a few things, and we're gonna
That's
share
right.
a few things today. Yes, ma'am.
That's it. That's it. And through
I
our journey, we just provide different uh, avenues. And the main thing is we have to step out the box.
yes,
We have to take accountability. We have the keys and we have to share.
and that's exactly what we're doing here on Monday Morning Mindfulness. We're sharing, and I
That's
was so
it.
glad to have met you, Reverend Flowers. Kudos to the man the only man that I know that brought me into the West Side Ministers Coalition and been hosting there forever and a day. Reverend Flowers was the kind of man you wanted to be your daddy or your uncle because he
Yes,
looked out for everybody and everything. You had a problem, you call Reverend Flowers.
that's
Reverend
it.
Lewis Flowers. If you don't know who he is, Google him, West Side Ministers Coalition. And he was working till the day he I think the
Mm,
day he passed, didn't he work?
pretty much so, because in the
Till the
hospital,
hurricane
he
blew.
was still working when he was
Yeah,
in the
yeah, in the
hospital.
hospital. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
Hmm.
So Reverend Flowers, know that your work was not in vain. You have put together uh, a, a powerful organization that is continuing the work that you started. We miss you, we love you, and appreciate you. And I thank you for introducing me to Linda Barker from Sistas of the Hood. And thank you. I made an announcement a couple of weeks ago about people participating in our homeless project. And while I'm talking about it, I might as well pull it up. And if you go to our YouTube, no, our Lord have mercy. I'm so excited, got you on the show, girl. I can't think straight. If you go to our Higher Learning Network page, you will. I can pull that up, but I'm going to show you our Instagram page. If you go there, you will see the work that we do, which is tumblr.com/hln.homeless.project. But if you go to higherlearningnetwork.org and click on the Instagram, you'll see it there. But I might need to pull it up and show it to you. I'm talking and ain't nothing popping up. And I was like, okay, yeah, it is still early this morning. Okay. But this is the work that we do. Reverend Dr. Lewis Flowers helped me write our first grant that we ever got funded for. So if you ain't got a Reverend Flowers in your life, you better get one. But anyway, I just wanted to show this to you because this is what we do. We go out in the cold. We don't care what the weather is. Homeless, excuse me, unhoused people got to eat too. And a lot of people don't know that there's homeless people underground. How y'all not know that? All the way down the
Wow.
It's my job, pass the light, to show people what's going here. You see that?
Mm.
That's underground Wackatra. Lots of us down there. Lots of us down there. So go to higherlearningnetwork.org and you will see the work that we do. And I thank you, Reverend Lewis Flowers. Had it not been for you, I would not be doing the work that I'm doing today. And as a result of that, because my little brother was murdered in Tent City, and I kept the promise to him that I would continue to go over there and do the work. So thank you, Reverend Flowers. I know I digress. I do that sometimes, but it is because Reverend Flowers brought us together
Yeah.
to help you do the work. And I forgot what I was about to say. And what I was about to say was Linda donated a big box, yay big, yay tall, full of containers. And I am so happy because the containers that we have been getting from Dollar Tree, they would never stay closed and the food was spilling out. So I want to thank you, my sister, for being an advocate for the unhoused.
We got you, sister. We got you.
I know you do, and I appreciate that because not everybody does. What are some
And
of the
more
other
is to come. More is to come.
one? What are some of the things? That's what I want to talk about. Like your son is in my face. Okay, we got a few minutes. I want to talk about some of the things that concern young people today as far as life is concerned. Because I see on social media how people are simply, especially the young people, they are just in an uproar because of whatever situation or circumstance out there is just causing chaos and confusion in their lives. And that's why we do this Monday morning mindful meditation, so that you can become centered. So when chaos appears, you just go, oh, really? Instead of, you just go. That's what this practice is all about. And practice makes perfect. No, practice makes improvement. So the more you practice, the better off you'll be. So how is it that well, I just answered my own question. I was going to say, how did I do that, Linda? Uh, Meditation, spend some quiet time, stop scrolling as much, because we all scroll, right? What do you say to the young person who just got a text or an email and it just threw the whole day off? It's like we just discombobulated. What do you do, Linda? What did you do? What did your granny tell you?
Well, my granny tells us to slow down. Slow down. What's going on? What is the point of this situation? That's something you need to know. But once you slow down, she always told us to pick a scripture and cite it. Mine has always been Psalms 23rd. Okay.
Okay.
That has been mine. So I share that. And I keep it moving. I let them know. I call them back in a couple of days.
Oh.
What's going on? Did you work that out? We can't work it out for them, because even though we might have a solution, it might not be the solution. So what I do is put it in God's hand. My faith tells me that He's going to bring them through.
All
if
right.
they listen. Keyword, listen.
Listen. Because if you can't listen, you can't hear. And how do you hear when you've got so much noise going on around you? You got to quiet the noise. That's the one thing that Granny told.
Yeah.
My grandma did the same thing. She said, "Baby, go in there and get my bath and come over here and sit down beside me."
Okay.
I'm like, oh Lord, have mercy. We got to
Here
go.
we go. I gotta read
I
scripture.
just got out of church. We've been in church all day now. I got to
Okay.
get this. Oh Lord,
Now I gotta come home and read scripture and cite what the service was about.
oh Lord. You
But all I
come.
want to do is go outside before it get dark.
You just want to have a little fun. Well, we went outside and played in the dirt. Y'all playing on the phone. That's the only difference.
Okay.
And but no, that's not the only difference. Then you got a whole lot more people in your head because you got a whole lot more people on your phone.
On your phone, yeah.
That's why that quiet time is important. Granny said, "Go sit down, girl. Come on, sit over here by me." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay." I didn't understand it, but I understand it now. And it is that quiet time that will prepare you in times of chaos and confusion. You just be like, "Okay, what else?"
Yeah.
But when it comes to relationships, oh my God, that's a whole nother story. We got to take a quick break, because when we get into relationships, we want to know what you think about. What did your folk tell you
About relationships?
No, not you. I'm talking to the viewing
Oh,
this audience. What did your granny tell you? Yeah, but you too. And feel free to call in on the number on the screen, 727. Just wrote it down somewhere. It's on the right screen. 727-531. Is that the right number? We got a new number because we're no longer on Blog Talk. So I got the old number in my head. But you can also type it in on YouTube or Facebook. And our Facebook show is on Higher Learning TV Show. So be sure and hit the notification and subscribe. But you can call in at 727-731-5192. And we are going to take your calls. And I forgot to mention that today's show is sponsored by iTex, chicago.itex.com. I apologize for that. If you are a business owner or entrepreneur and you do not have iTex, you are throwing money down the drain, because the same things that you need from Target, Walmart, Kmart, any of the marts, you can get them if you have services or business services or products. You can get them at iTex. Same thing, and you're not paying money. All you got to do is log on to chicago.itex.com and get $100 and go shopping free. And how do you do that? You got to mention the promo code ZELDA, ZELDA. I say that because Richard McGee could never, people call in Dusty Radio 1390 and they would always say Zelma, Zella, Vella, no. So Richard would say Zelda. So they got it. So thank you, Richard McGee. Always giving thanks to the ancestors, those who came before us, made that way possible. I know. So stop buying and start bartering. Go to chicago.itex.com. And you can call in 727-731-5192, and we will take that call for you. What your thoughts? Who gave you some information? And if you are a parent, you need to know that the Global Virtual Teen Talent Contest was this past Saturday, but it's every month, so you can tune in and you can share and you can get your children in so they can win cash prizes and scholarships too.
Attention all talented teens ages 13 to 19. Are you ready to show the world what you've got? We're excited to announce the latest Global Virtual Teen Talent Contest, where you win cash prizes and scholarships by performing your unique talent. Here's how to participate. 1. Record a 1-minute video of yourself performing your talent. 2. Upload the video, link in description or comments. 3. Submit your video by the deadline. We're looking for a wide range of talents, from singing and dancing to magic tricks and comedy skits. So whether you're a musician, an actor, or a chef, we want to see your unique talent. The top talents will be selected by a panel of judges and will be announced shortly after. So don't wait, start filming and good luck. Attention all talented
Meditate to activate. That's what we do here on the Higher Learning Network and the Female Solution. You see the sun is coming back up in my face again. I apologize for that. But sometimes we have a little sun and I got to find a little promo right quick so I can close the sun out.
The Female Solution, global radio TV show, invites you to an invigorating, empowering, interactive conversation with our team of hosts Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Time. Start your week with Monday Morning Mindfulness with Zelda Speaks. Tuesdays, Gathering of the Griots with Asada. Wednesdays, Repairing Family Relationships with Naima and co-host Kareem Hamid. Thursdays, Veggie Brunch Live with Angela. Fridays, Health and Well-Being with Beata. Saturdays, tune in 12 noon to 2 p.m. Central Time. First Saturday, Global Talks with Zana. Second Saturday, Walk in Your Divine Authority with Mama Joy. Third Saturday, Move Around with Deborah. Fourth Saturday, be a judge on the virtual Teens, Tweens, and Tots Talent Contest. And fifth Saturday, join us on location as we conversate at the Elevate Cafe, owner Jackie Brooks. Sundays, join us 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Time for Soul Purpose Healing with Beata. Go to thefemalesolution.com to join us on our video or audio live streaming platforms. Listen at www.blogtalkradio.com/the-female-solution. Call in on the Blog Talk Radio Network 515-605-9325 or call in and comment on the On-Air Radio Network 727-731-5192. We want to hear from you.
Email Deborah.thefemalesolution@gmail.com, but actually it should be Naima.thefemalesolution at gmail.com. Apologize for that. And while you're there, be sure and check out Sistas of the Hood. And I just found the web page, the website, I should say. And I want people to see the cover. There you go. Tell us a little bit about the website, the mission statement. Did I bring you?
Okay.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Our mission is to provide a holistic approach to self-sufficiency to our underserved population. When we started out, that spoke for it in total as to what we were going to do. And today, we're doing the same thing. We've been doing it holistically from the beginning, because in order to heal, a person has to know where they need to be healed from. So I designed a me map, which is my expectations that I provide to individuals, both incarcerated and individuals that I meet via the internet or in a workshop. Once you determine what your goal is, whether it be a small goal, it will elevate into a larger goal. So, with that being said, we assist with plan and preparation. And we've been doing that from the beginning. At the aid office, when that mother comes in with children and she's fidgety, we know something was wrong. So we developed the domestic violence with the 11th district to come into our office to talk to her.
Mm.
The lady you see on the screen now, her story untold, developed a national Black Her Story Untold. She's one of my proteges. We developed our programs together. So I developed Her Stories Untold to assist in leaving our legacy, letting people know, that we didn't just sit around and watch soap after soap. At the welfare office, we developed this saying, all my children, young and restless, all day long, they sit around till the edge of night watching soap after soap. But at the end of that day, where do they wind up? In the general hospital or another world. So that's what we grew on. We took that into the prisons, the women's prison, and we presented it. We had African groups that we sent clothing to with little messages for the parents to utilize with loving their children. We strongly believe in the lesson of the geese. And we have that on our website as well. And if they do nothing else, go in and listen to the lesson of the geese.
Wow.
If we can be like the geese, what a better place this would be.
Wow, this is I'm speechless, and I don't get speechless. I hadn't been to the website, so I had no idea. Good Lord, what don't you do? Wow,
That's what I said. A holistic approach to the underserved is unlimited.
Yes, ma'am.
I just thank God that we were able to develop something whereby we can contribute to what you're doing. See, that's what we need to do. And it's not about getting acclimates for it. It's about doing what we do to need it, to make it do what it needs to.
Amen.
That's it.
Well, I want to thank you for having your mission and for having the insight to do the work that you do and share that, because I know you did a lot of things, but good Lord, I know you did all that. Good Lord. I mean, everything is everything. And I have to show this before I forget, because I'm a seasoned citizen and I sometimes have a little bit too much on my brain, but I want you to go to HigherLearningNetwork.org. I forgot to tell you, or I may have, I don't remember. Go to the upper right hand corner, and I thought I had closed the window, but I guess I didn't, because the sun is still in my face. I wanted you to see I'm trying to remove what do you call it, the logo here so that you can see. There you go. So you can see in the upper right hand corner, you can see Facebook and YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. And I don't, oh, that must be the email. That's the female solution. That's Pinterest, and that's our blog. So anything that you need that you didn't get here in the show, you can always go to HigherLearningNetwork.org, and that information is there. All you got to do is click on it. It's right there waiting on you. Oh, and I also forgot to remind you to go to let's go to, if you want to make a donation. And thank you, Mrs. Deborah Smith, our every third Saturday. She's a travel advisor here on the Female Solution, and she tithes her donations. And I was like, that's a wonderful idea, because a lot of us donate to the church, and the church is riding around in Mercedes and Benzes and Maybachs and airplanes, and it's like the people still out on the streets sleeping. So thank you, Mrs. Deborah Smith, and all of those of you who watch the show and donate, because you are making it possible for somebody who's living on the street to eat a meal. And when they see us coming, girl, they are just so excited, and I just love it. I just love it. It's like, oh, we got food to eat. You know how we was as kids? Somebody go get some candy. Yeah. Give me some. I want some carbs. They're not like that, but I see the smile. I see the joy. And excuse me. Continue the joy. Continue doing the things that you do to make somebody else's life happy. You know what? Bearable. Not even happy, but just bearable. To help us get through. One thing that my granny told me, that now that I know, I wish I didn't know it, but it helped me, so I'm glad I did know it. And she said, don't you bring home no black men, so you don't have no black babies. That's what my high yellow Indian grandma told me. And then it was reinforced by two other aunties. So these are the kind of things that will stifle you if you are not open and receptive to hearing something else. Or and I understand that, because she didn't want me to experience the hatred and the abuse that she experienced coming up. And I get that. But that lingers with you as you grow into adulthood, and it's like, I can't talk to you because you chocolate. But then you have that chocolate experience. It's a whole show. It's like, Grandma lied to me. No, she didn't know. She didn't lie to you. She was just sharing with you from her experience and her
time.
Yes,
Her time.
That was chaos and confusion in her time. He's like, no, I don't want my baby to go through that.
Yeah.
So what did your grandmother tell you, some things that you wish that she may have maybe not said, but you can see the benefit of it now? And that's a thought to everybody who's watching the show. Think about something one of the elders may have told you. It's like, that might have been okay back then, but I don't know about right now. So
well, I was given the point of the situation. Never understood it. But as I grew older, in order to get to the point of the situation, you've got to dig through rubbish. You've got to deal, I didn't want to do all that. I wanted it to go away.
That's work.
Yes.
We don't want to do no work.
Thank you. But she said that would be the only solution once you got the point of the situation.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes when people tell you things, you have to take things with a grain of salt. That means to use your own intuition to figure out.
Yeah. And something is given from it. If not the whole concept of it, there's something in it that you can pull from it to put in your basket to grow it. You know what I'm saying? So you can take that one thought that was given, dissect it in that basket. Because once you ask God to remove all of the debris, the situation gonna be down there.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be there.
Yeah. So now you
It's
can
waiting
deal
on
with it
it's
after
waiting on
you removed all the trash. Like you said, work.
you. Yeah. And it's I told myself, I talk to myself sometimes. And I said, when I graduated from college, I ain't never going back to school. I ain't never reading another book. And then you discover somewhere along the line, a few years later, it's like you in school. It's called life school. Now, whether you pick up a book or not, you're gonna have some experiences that you're gonna wish you had granny on your back or grandpa
Mhm.
on your back to help reel you in. Because right now you're going through sheer chaos and confusion. And how do you circumvent that? You find yourself somewhere out of the sun. You find yourself a safe place. I close the window and the sun's still coming through. Thank you, son. I ain't complaining. Because Lord knows we need some here in Chicago. What have you? Go ahead. You were about to say something? Yesterday, I stopped into McDonald's to get me to use the bathroom. I know I shouldn't be saying that today, but I did. Because they want you to buy food. I got a bathroom. I got to use it. I got to go. I'm going anyway. And I'm listening to these two ladies in the bathroom, and one of them, not one of them, they were both talking about relationships and how it's so hard out here, trying to be in a relationship with someone else, whether it's whatever your preference is. And I'm thinking to myself, you think it's hard now? Wait until you get some years on your back.
Some seniority.
Some seniority, some seasoning. I ain't talking about Laurie's either, baby. I'm talking about wait till you get
Okay.
some seasoning on you. And then and you want to reach out and help them, but they've got this sense of entitlement, number one, and the sense of, well, I don't need your help until you find them in a bathroom in a corner somewhere, breaking down, boo-hooing. What has been your experience with young people in trying to move them forward when you see them in chaos and confusion?
Well, one thing I look at is it's all about you. It's not about me.
Mm,
So let's dissect where you're trying to go. Now, Rome wasn't built in a day. And the elders that you see, guess what? They're your blessing
mm,
because they were manifested to be here longer than the promised time.
mm, mm,
So relish that opportunity that you're having because this is a gift to you. This is a blessing.
mhm, mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
So whatever it is, let's put the Supreme ahead of it and see what he say.
All right now.
Then I give him the mustard seeds and I walk away.
Mm. Tell them about the mustard seeds while I gotta try to close this.
The mustard seeds, my grandmother gave me 3 mustard seeds when I was about 15 years old. And she told me to keep them with me at all times. And I've had those mustard seeds with me through all of my journey. And I've had a journey and I have a story. But those mustard seeds kept me focused on what I'm to do, how I'm to do it, and when I'm to do it. Those mustard seeds, when times got tough and I didn't see a way, the doors was opened. And it's not that I did so much or I was blessed by God's gift, the gift, my faith. My faith, my mustard seeds, that's what keeps me going. And when I meet young people, I let them know. I know you might not believe in prayer. I can't judge everyone, and I would never put that out there. But I'm going to pray for you anyway. And I want you to hold on to this. and I give them the mustard seeds. 3 mustard seeds in a pack. That's what I do.
Oh, okay. I've never thought about sharing the mustard seed.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I thought I just learned something. I always thought it was for me to keep because I've been
No,
to.
they are for you to keep yours. You keep yours.
Oh,
I get a minister. I have a bishop that prays with me all the time. And I have that bishop to pray with me while I sit there and put 3 mustard seeds in those bags. I did 200 yesterday.
oh, wow.
It's good for me because I have that shaking in my hand and it's making me exercise. It's
Oh,
opening up my mind to give what it is I want to request over those mustard seeds, and that's that each individual that get them, that they gain some kind of knowledge from having them.
okay.
So I'm through the end. I keep it moving.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got to figure out where my mustard seeds are because I have no idea where they are. But when I find them, I'm gonna share them. I promise you. I'm so happy the sun is out of my eyes. I can see now.
Okay.
And that's one of the things that we as women of this generation of seasoned women, it is our responsibility to share the information and not being a teachy preachy way like it was teached and preached to us, but just just have a conversation. Because I'm telling you, I was at the train station the other day and I saw this lady about to wear her sons out. They were just getting on her nerves, and I felt for her. And I wanted to say something, but I see she was in an aggravated state, and I was like, the best thing for you to do right now is just be quiet and say a silent prayer for that family. That's what you can do. You don't always have to speak it out. That's me talking to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, talking to yourself is not a bad thing because you got all the answers. You may as well use them. So I did that, and I had a pleasant ride, and the children had a pleasant ride. They didn't say anything. I don't know if they were stifled or scared or what, but they were all over the place because kids. And what are these boys about? 19 years old. They got a lot of energy. And she was like, "Sit down, and shut up," and I was like, "Oh Lord, have mercy!" I can imagine what's going on in home. So do not judge. I'm learning not to judge. Pray for them because it's chaos and confusion everywhere. I said that to say this. Sometimes a quiet prayer is better than opening your mouth. That's what I'm learning. Have you had that experience, Linda?
Yeah. Many a times.
Okay.
Many a time. Yeah. When you can't do nothing else, what you do? Stop.
What they teach us.
Stand
Yep.
and pray.
Amen. Because if you don't,
We got to get back to it.
yeah, it's this generation does not see the value of the word. So the word that they value is the words that they hear.
Yeah.
And if what they hear is not coming from a source of inspiration or that something that can solve their problem, they ain't trying to hear it.
No.
So how do you get someone to hear?
Well, it's not.
They don't know how to listen. When they don't know how to listen.
It's not our objective to make them listen, because by them listening does not mean they're going to understand and proceed with what they should do with what they hear. So I just ask God to step up, stand in, and make it do what it needs to.
Amen.
Whatever he wants them to have, he gonna give it to them. You can fight it, you can fight as long as you want to. I fought many battles and lost.
Okay.
Not because that wasn't what he had in plan for me. So I'm learning as I go along. When one door is closed, don't cry. Step out the way so the other one can open.
All right now. That's all you got to do.
That's it.
And sometimes it's just hard to get out of your own way because we've been preconditioned with the current train of thought that we have. And when you have that, it's a challenge to move beyond.
Yeah. Well, see, that's where I think we need to learn to come together and share. Like I'm always sharing on my Facebook whenever I see a child alert. I don't care if it's in East Halifax. I
Yes.
post it. Come on,
Yes, ma'am.
family.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody knows somebody that can help to get the notice to somebody for this family.
Thank you.
And if you're a prayer warrior, I ask that you pray for that family. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
You know,
There was
my
something on
guys,
yesterday.
my guys that I have incarcerated that I have a connect with. I have
Mhm.
over 35 guys that I'm either their mom or their big sister. I, not only do they get prayer, that's that prayer board you saw. Not only do they get prayer, but they have to give prayer. You can't get what you don't give.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay.
And they posted on the Connect Network to me a prayer. I printed out and put it on the prayer board.
Okay, now what is this Connect Network? Never heard of that before.
Connect Network is where the state has provided them with tablets to be able to communicate with family members.
Really?
It's called the Illinois Connect Network.
Okay.
Hmm.
Illinois Connect Network. And
Yeah.
that way they can send emails.
Well, they can send you emails and you can send them emails, but they don't have access, I don't think, to sending out emails to companies and stuff like that, or to do searches. I think they have to go into the library. So much has changed
Okay.
within the system. That's another mission of Sisters of the Hood, the voices of aspiration for those that can't speak on their own behalf.
Okay.
We
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 got
address this. We're addressing the round table with the wrongful convictions. We're so grateful that God is now putting it in the Attorney General's hands, and other people are recognizing that this is one of the biggest um, problems that we face. The minorities, the indigents, some of these people are incarcerated because of their mental health. They
yeah.
didn't know. All of these things are now coming out. And I'm so grateful because I don't know about you, but I'd rather see Billy Bob working a job, taking care of his family, than him sitting in a cell, me taking care of him.
Amen.
Now, what
Amen.
sense do that make?
None whatsoever.
And I'm not saying that everyone is innocent or that everyone should be set free, but come on. Why are you housing them in a prison when you should be housing them in a undeveloped community, training them on how to develop a community, giving them some responsibility so that they can, and paying them a salary like you would pay any other program? That would motivate and that would help them with outreaching to the community.
Right.
They're building their own community. So it's so many ways that can be turned around. I'm just tired of looking at this. When they come out, they have so much zeal and they want to do so much, but they have no understanding of the funnels that you have to go through. It's all a part of it. So this is what we do.
Well, thank you for doing the work that you do and for being the type of person who is not selfish and concerned with the well-being of others. I salute you, my sister. Ashe. And for those who are watching, please go to sistersofthehood.com. I will post that information here on my blog, which is zeldaspeaks.wordpress.com. And as you can see, let seasoned sisters save you from unnecessary painful mistakes. And we will be doing this every last Monday of the month. And you think today was good, wait until next week where we talk about Rhoda Hibbler, the missing link in Netflix movie, The 6888. I have a godmother. I forgot, it's a whole show. She's coming soon. So check that out. There's lots of information on here, y'all. They've been lying to us. So scroll down, get all the information that you possibly can. For anything that you have a problem with, just go to our webpage, zeldaspeaks.wordpress.com, and click on those links. You will see lots of information. People are always asking me about the diabetic donut. So here is the diabetic donut. If you are in need, if you are a diabetic, borderline or otherwise, go to zeldaspeaks.wordpress.com, and when you click on it, tells you a little bit of information about me, yada 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 yada. But that's not what I want you to see. What I want you to see is home. That's what I want you to see. How I reverse type 2 diabetes, because we all know somebody who's a diabetic and they just don't even know it. I was a type 2 diabetic for 10 years and didn't even know it. So go there and read that and share that. Share that, because we all know somebody who knows somebody who's a diabetic. They just don't know it. I'm telling you, I was one for 10 years. And that's why you see me drinking this on nasty juice every morning, even though this is tea. I will drink my juice later. Apple, beet, cucumber, lemon, ginger, kale, turmeric. Nasty as the day is long, but baby got rid of the diabetes. And that's nutrition is what we need. Not all this fast food restaurant that we love. Because Lord knows I love me a hot dog. Worst food on the planet, but I love me a hot dog with some fries. But so I'm learning. I don't eat the whole pie now. I eat a slice of pie. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you so much, Linda Barker, Sistas of the Hood, CEO and founder of this amazing organization, who will be back with us next month, every last Monday of the month. She'll be here with us. You want to give us some closing thoughts, Linda?
Be blessed. Continue to know that he's ahead of you, whether you want him to be or not.
All right now. Uh-oh, did you just freeze? Yep, she just froze. All right. Thank you, Linda. Appreciate you, girl. Thank you for being a part of Monday Morning Mindfulness. Please, thank you for sharing this video because somebody somewhere needed to hear something that we had to say. Be sure and tune in tomorrow. It is the gathering of the grill with Asada right here on the Female Solution from 7 until 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Hope you've learned something. Hope you could share something. And be at peace in whatever you do. Remember to do something special for yourself, baby, because it ain't but one of you. Okay? Make it a great day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
We've come to the end of our show today. If you missed any broadcasts, go to our website for the audio and video archives at www.thefemalesolution.com. On behalf of our team of radio hosts, I'd like to thank all of you who participated in today's discussions. And to our global family joining us from all around the world, we say thank you. To our family in China, xie xie. India, zhanyavad. Japan, arigato. Korea, kamsamnida. Russia, spasiba. Germany, danke. Poland, dziękuję. France, merci. Spain, gracias. Italy, grazie. Egypt, shukran. Ghana, madasi. Nigeria, eshe. South Africa, ngiyabonga. Senegal, jaref. Kenya, asante. Israel, toda. Pakistan, shukriya. Afghanistan, tashakur. Saudi Arabia and Palestine, shukran. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Thank you, and may peace be upon you and the mercy of God and God's blessings.
What a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a wonderful feeling. There's a handsome man coming my way. Oh, there is a handsome man coming my way. Hi there. What's your name?
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Tony. And what I want you to do for me is, if you have Xfinity TV, tune in to the Higher Learning Network Tuesdays at 6 p.m., Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Xfinity TV channel 19.